I am so glad that you're here with me today. I am actually sitting out at our riverfront park right beside the river, and today we're going to be making a paper flower together. It's so simple to make. You can definitely use scissors and cut them out, or you can use your Silhouette or Cricut if you have one of those available. Today I'm also going to be giving a free giveaway if you just do one of two things for me. One, if this is the first time to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button down there. Then move on down to the description below and click on that email link that's down there below and let me know that you would like to receive a free template of this flower. If you're already subscribed to my channel, then just comment below that you'd like to have one, and then go down to the description below and click on that link, that email link, and let me know that you'd like to receive it that way, and I'd be more than happy to send you one as well. I'm excited about making this flower. I'm excited about showing you how it's done, so come go with me. Welcome to Fixin' 2.
Well guys, here's what you're going to need to get started. A pair of scissors, a bone tool, and also a hot glue gun with some glue sticks. Now this bone tool, you can get that on at Michael's, or you can also, I'll have a link below where you can get it on Amazon. You're also going to need 10 8.5 by 11 sheets of cardstock, color your choice. Also, you're going to need your template for your base, and then of course you'll need to cut out, and I cut these out with my Silhouette, but these are the inner center and the outer centers that we're going to make for the flower. So first things first, we're going to lay down the template here and trace it out, and then we'll cut it and get it ready. We'll set it aside. Now we're going to take our bone tool and we're going to use it to curl our petals. We're going to do this to each one of the petals. On our middle petal, you'll see that as we take the bone tool, it only really gets one side because you can't get all the way across, and so it kind of makes it a little lopsided. So what I do is I'll take it and turn it over and then kind of curl it from the top side so that we get the whole petal curled. And now you can take a hot glue stick or a pencil and you can curl it down, but I have found that when I do that, I tend to get lines in my petals, so creases in my petals. So I like to take the bone tool and use it instead of curling it, but you can definitely do that if you don't have the bone tool. Now I'm going to take my small petals and I'm going to separate 3 and 3. I'm going to flip over one where we've got the curl coming towards me, and then the other 3 where the curl is going away from me. Now each one of your petals should be cut a slit up the bottom about 1.5 inches, and we're going to take and put a little dab of glue on it and cross it over, and what that does is it creates that more of a natural petal look. So we'll glue each one of our petals, the small, medium, and the large. See, as you can see, I've got 3 curled towards me and 3 curled away from me. Now we're going to take our base. It's a octagon base. It's got the 6 sides, and the point of the octagon is where we're going to place it on the petal. Now the large petal are the first ones that we're going to put down. We're going to take and we're going to put down the point right there on the little line. You kind of see where you see just a little bit of that line left above it. So we just take our hot glue and place it on the top, and then place the base on there, leaving that little line, and we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the next set of petals, which is your medium-sized petals. Now we're going to just glue them on the longer side, opposite the point, kind of every other petal there. We're going to put the glue on the back side of the petal and just place those in the center all the way around. Then of course the next petals we're going to put in is the smaller petals, also placing the glue on the back side of them, and we're going to alternate the petals by those curling away from us, and then the next one is going to be the one curling towards you, so alternating away and then towards. Now we're ready to make the centers. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our inside center and we're going to take it and fold it over till it meets on the other side, and then as you fold it over you're going to take and crease the fringe. You can use your hand, or again I'm using this wonderful bone tool. We're just going to fold it over and crease it. Once we've got it folded over and creased, we're going to take a bead of glue and just kind of seal it down there, and then just, I like to take it between my fingers and just kind of run it through, kind of breaking up that glue so that it'll be easier to roll. Then you just start rolling it from one end, taking a little bit of glue, rolling it some, a little more glue, and so on and so forth. And of course, it's a little hard to get started, but once you get it started, it turns out really well. Then you're going to just take that center and fluff it out just a little bit, and then we'll set it aside and do the outer center. Now the outer center we're going to do a little different. When you fold it over, you're not going to crease the fringe, and you're going to, when you sit it together, you're going to offset it about a ½ an inch. You see there, about a ½ an inch. You'll offset it, just put a little dab of glue, bring it over and offset it a little bit, and then just glue it the rest of the way down. Alright, once you get that done, the same is true. We're going to just run it through your fingers, just kind of breaking up that glue a little bit, giving it easier to wrap it around the center. Now one thing I want to tell you about these centers, of course you see that the inner center is shorter than the outer center. And the reason that is, on the inner center you can use one sheet and get two of them. One 8.5 by 11, it's a ½ a sheet, cut it in half. Then you can fold it over and go ahead and crease it and use your scissors to make the fringe.
or you can use your silhouette. And of course, with the outer fringe, outer center, it's one sheet of 8.5 by 11, but the cutting is about 6 by 11, 6 inches by 11 inches. Now you're going to take that outer fringe, I call it a fringe, and it's actually, I call it outer center, and just take it and wrap it around the inner center. And as you see, it's kind of covering up that center. You just take your hand and begin to just pull it and fluff it out there. Just kind of pulling it down and fluffing it away from it. And you'll have your center. Now we're going to take the flower and we're going to flip over and put a generous amount of hot glue on the bottom. And then we'll place it down in the center of the flower. Now we're going to make the leaf. Now this leaf template will be included in the free giveaway that I have if you comment or subscribe. Now I've taken an 8.5 and 11 sheet of paper or cardstock and then just fold it in half and then place your template on the folded side, trace it out, and then cut it out. Once you have it cut out, then you're going to take and place the template back on the top, taking your bone tool and using it to fold over the first section, and then I flip it over on the other side, and I have folded it to give me the lines on the back side, and then I just do that all the way down, back and forth like an accordion, using that bone tool to get it folded over and get those crisp lines. Once you get it folded over, there you have it, a leaf for your flower. You just hot glue it on the back side of your flower, and there you go. Well guys, as you can see, these were so simple to make. Just a pair of scissors and some cardstock paper, a silhouette or a Cricut. You can make these with a little hot glue. You too can make these as well. So I am so glad that y'all joined me for this. Don't forget, if this is your first time to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and then go to the email link below and email me that you'd like to get your free template. If you've already subscribed to my channel, then comment below that you'd like to receive one. Go and hit that email link and let me know you'd like to have it, and I'd send you one as well. And remember guys, to keep looking up, because that's where it all is. See you on the next video.